Wait, where did the music go?
Where did the music go? Anyway, I'm not editing that out, so here we go.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hey everybody, this is Tetrafolium, and with me as not recently, but as has been in the past, is my friend here.
Yo, it's me, Ephemeral Style. I don't know anything about Gen 3, so I'm not invited to the Cool Kids Club.
Jeez, it's not that hard to get into. I can teach you a little bit about.
No, pass.
All right. In any
Thank you,
case, I did not do videos for week 2 and 3 of this league. Those would be on my buddy Ephemeral's channel. I'll make sure to put the link to those in the description. But we're gonna pick it up where we left off at not Gen 4. Geez, week 4. I'm gonna blast through a bunch of them so that we can hopefully get caught up before playoffs.
Yep.
All right. No need for introduction for this diabolical rain team, but interesting to see how it's going to match up into the sun team.
Yeah. I mean, the only sun abusers walking wake, really. I don't think Drifloom gets anything for sun, right? You don't.
Not
You get flare.
exactly.
No,
Flare
that's when
boost
you hit
doesn't
the
help
fire
you,
boost.
though.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see it.
All right, lead Palafin, pretty standard. Lead Torkoal, also pretty standard. Nice Rocky helmet
Okay,
chip.
good chip. You get your rocks up. Force that Kraken to try and spin.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so far.
Well, this
all
is your
book
spin
moves.
blocker for a
That's not nice.
Cryogonal. So.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh.
Not a book move.
Okay. Okay.
No. I want to see what the flare boosted move was gonna do.
You're right. I guess we'll never know. This Archaidon is gonna never die.
Oh,
Whoop.
for sure
There's
not.
the stamina boost. Big Torkoal to take rocks. Oh, that's not good. Wait, is Lucha your hazard removal then?
I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, that's not good.
That is really bad. Well, yeah, I was gonna say you might as well get out to your walking wake and start using those sun turns.
Goes for a flamethrower.
Flamethrower, huh? Okay.
T-Wave, that's not nice.
Is this a roll? Do you need a Draco?
I think you need a Draco.
Draco and the Pelly.
Oh, it's a booster.
Oh.
It's a booster energy walking wake.
It's also Boots Pelly
I don't hate
and
that.
not Damp Rock. No, I mean, especially when the Torkoal dies and you don't need to worry about keeping the... Well, I guess maybe you thought the weather would get switched a couple times, but...
Maybe. That's interesting. The plus speed walking wake is faster when paralyzed.
Right.
All right, just gonna come into spin block. I like that. That's a good move. Gardevoir, this screams to me Choice Scarf. Yes. Doesn't opt to get the spin off though. I wonder if that's gonna come back to bite.
Maybe the Cryogonal is also choice.
No way.
I mean, this thing's just clicking Moonblast till it dies, and then we're gonna get Overquill in with the speed boost. Oh no, that makes sense too.
Just gonna sack the Gardevoir. I don't know. I probably would have went to Rillaboom. I don't know how well Rillaboom would take it.
Or
But
your
it would force
quad resist here, Walking Wake. Who takes 25? Holy cannoli.
Yeah, I mean, going to Walking Wake is not.
Does this Walking Wake not have like Draco Meteor? It's not clicked it.
I don't know. Maybe they're scared to click Draco.
Oh.
In the face of the Iron Valiant. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yer.
Yer.
That's so funny.
That's insane.
I mean, this is why.
Okay, so Overquill. Okay, so you were Overquill to check the Rilla the whole time.
Yeah, this is why I would have went to Rilla over Walking Wake. But I mean, it was a really tough position.
Any high
here.
horsepower or anything?
No high horsepower.
Key jab. Wow, that kills.
I wonder if
All
that's
right,
banded.
Grassy Seed.
You got an SD.
Do you even need to SD here?
Oh. I don't know.
Did you need
actually.
to?
I don't know if you kill the Quillfish or the Overquill with
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
You might have to lock into what's it called?
Takes too much.
Yeah. You might have been able to kill with close combat, but you can't close combat with Palafin still alive. But actually, that was pretty close. I would not feel too bad about that if I was this is zombie, right? Togepi Child.
Yeah.
I wouldn't feel bad about that.
Yeah,
That was pretty close.
the super pairs on the Wake sucked, especially if one of those was a Draco that would have killed Palafin.
Yeah, exactly. And then we would have had
That would have opened up the Hawlucha endgame so much.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, basically the only thing I would have done differently is I would have went to Rillaboom there on the Palafin, and I know that Overquill is pretty like gross, but you would have maybe had Walking Wake as a potential like drop the Draco, force a 50-50 into Iron Valiant, you know?
Right.
And then
I probably would have brought a different Drifblim.
Yeah, no, 100%. Flare Boost is so interesting, but with Unburdened, like, there's no reason to not just run Unburdened on your offensive Drifblim. I really like Citrus Berry with Strength Sap for that sort of thing. You just get all your health back. In any case, oh my gosh, what is this? The rock table?
That's it. The rock table.
Ooh, some heavy hitters on both sides. I feel like Iron Bundle is gonna go kind of crazy.
No, Iron Bundle gets goober walled by Empoleon for
Well, I was
sure.
gonna say if you take the Empoleon down, but I guess that's easier said than done. But like, I don't know, Heatran can force the issue with Magma Storm. Let's see. Lead Dio speed.
Do you see Ice Beam on D speed?
I wouldn't risk it.
Not risking it. Yeah.
Ooh, red card.
It's a red card. Okay.
That's probably the worst Pokemon to get red carded into.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, forgot that Mold Breaker's a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, and a critical hit.
Oh my god.
That definitely mattered.
Dunks the crit, yeah.
All right, we're gonna have to see something crazy like Swords Dance. Nope. Just to Hitmontop. What, to take the Toxic?
Okay. But the Ice Table comes in and takes fucking 8%.
That's true, but you're gonna have to pivot out of the Ice Table because you don't want to take a
7. You can just Terra here. Terra Fairy, check this shit.
Oh, Terra Fighting. Probably better,
Terra
honestly.
Fighting Breast, yeah.
Will-O-Wisp on Mew, I like that. Knockoff.
I'm surprised D-Speed didn't come in. I guess it doesn't really do anything.
It's kind of a passive Mew.
Oh, that's funny that you, yeah. Okay.
Just gonna opt to get the spikes up. I feel like Avalugg is just gonna spin them away, though.
Absolutely.
Pain Split is the last move.
Alright, well, here comes the table. Oh, no, because we don't know what the Mew's packing, right? It could still have Psychic. Oh, no. I guess we just don't want to get Pain Split. Oh, that's so bad.
Yeah, that is really
This is my
nasty.
dilemma every time I have to click fucking Horn Leech. It's like it just doesn't do enough to kill anything, but Ivy Cudgel misses. So it's, or not Ivy Cudgel, Power Whip misses. I'm surprised he didn't just drop the Horn Leech was pretty greedy. I feel like you could just drop the Cudge.
Yeah, probably.
Wow, -2 Ogerpon is doing 30% to Hitmontop.
Ouch. That did nothing. Oh my god.
And it's gonna recover. It's gonna recover here.
No, spin first. I like that, but Mew's dead. So now you can go to Iron Bundle. Yep. You're gonna have to do something to stop
not been forced in yet. Yep.
Hey, that's pretty solid damage. Oh, Vacuum Wave.
Oh my god.
Gotta get a freeze. No freeze.
The crazy flip turn on the Hydrapple. Oh no.
Guaranteed this has Ice Beam.
Never being broken. Yeah.
Oh, on the Dragon Tail. Rocky Helmet, no! Oh, it actually still switches. That's funny.
I can't believe that it still switches.
Yeah, I didn't think that would
happen. Because, like, knockoff doesn't trigger if you die to Helmet, but Dragon Tail still does? Okay, well, this recovers here, and then... Yeah. Boop. Does Lando break? Is this, like, Earth Power Lando? Is that what's gonna get clicked here?
No way. Just gets the rocks back up.
Oh.
For no reason, really. I mean, this is a 6-0 now. Empoleon comes in, you can't break it with Iron Bundle. Unless he freezes right here. This is just taking chip.
Alright, well, the Ice Table always comes in here, right?
Yep. Oh, and competitive Empoleon.
Yeah.
Nice rapid spin. body press and that gets a
Okay.
kill. Frankly, the ice table can just stay in and die. But I guess we'll fight for diff.
Keep the schmicks. I guess no. You should. I mean, freeze dries. You're only out to get a freeze, right?
Right.
On
freeze
that one
dry or
turn.
ice beam, any ice move. That's the only way you could have won the game is if you freeze Empoleon and then somehow you hit the goob nut on the rest of the team. But that's not going to happen.
D-speed outspeeds, right?
Well, D-speed might not have a move to hit. It might be like a really passive ice beam with like spikes and screens or something stupid like that. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, probably not, but still.
Probably not.
Wow, that was nasty. I would have liked to see something more to like lure this Empoleon in. Like, what if the Hydrapple got this Empoleon in and hit a nasty Earth Power on it or something? I don't know. Probably would have just spruced it up after that, but
right.
Could have made a little bit of a difference. Mew probably could have helped you out in that matchup, but you picked a pretty passive Mew.
Does Jowdy have Rotom Wash? I don't remember.
I think so. At least one of the Rotom forms. That would have been really good in this matchup, I think.
Yeah. I mean, there's Garchomp, so maybe then you just bring it as your Levitate. I mean, Garchomp kind of went stupid besides Lando. So I don't know. Maybe Rotom Wash was an option here for helping you deal with this Empoleon.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
All right, next game. All right. Oh, Misdreavus.
Yep.
We're gonna see some Parasong shenanigans, hopefully. All right, Cinderace versus Meowscarada, a classic lead matchup.
Oh, the classic Scarf Meow Power Gem on the lead fire type.
Yeah, but that's
it still does 57. Oh, it doesn't resist. Why does Rock not resist Bug? Anyways,
because then Tyranitar would be good.
Oh.
Or just use Shift Gear here, right? Misdreavus doesn't get Will-O-Wisp to my knowledge. And it just straight up dies.
It doesn't get a turn.
Good Iron Head. Shadow Ball to pop the balloon. That's not your strongest move, surely. Alright, we're gonna need to see Diancie come in and Terra. Oh, Terra Steel. No!
Oh,
no. Okay, this might force out, though.
Are you Dice, Gren?
Maybe.
And
Battle Bond. Okay. I don't think this is gonna win, but...
Oh my goodness, it was Life Orb.
Oh,
the crit might have...
Alright, Lottie's better have Recover.
Here comes the fat Serena knockoff. Oh, nope. Alright.
Similarly fat U-turn.
Surprised Kyurem didn't come in here.
But Berry, he's just trying to
flex the berry, just to let you know.
Oh, and the fairy type yawn. All right, now it's over. I mean,
you just Trop Kick all the way down, right?
Oh yeah, Trop Kick. Fair enough. I'm not a fan of. I'm not really a fan of Trop Kick personally. I think I'd rather just take the damage with Power Whip.
Okay, well surely Kyurem comes in now. Yeah, you're at -1 drill.
Yeah, and it's not faster. This is a fast Kyurem. We're gonna have to see some craziness. Yeah, and we don't.
Nope.
All right, that was pretty textbook. What item on Misdreavus? What item indeed?
Hold on, yeah. While we pull this up, I'm gonna look at our Rebel Room calc and see what the fuck was up. Misdreavus.
It was probably Spadef Misdreavus for Kyurem. That would be my guess.
Why?
Why? I don't know, because Kyurem's scary.
Okay, so Misdreavus with Eviolite with no HP and no defense always lives a +1 Adamant Iron Head.
Really?
So, I think that's why the item was in question.
Oh, yeah? Oh, from +1, right? You said?
Yes. +1 Iron Head on an Adamant Reverum does 78 to 92 to 0 HP, 0 defense, Eviolite Misdreavus.
Yeah, I cannot imagine what you would be running other than Eviolite. Maybe Chesto Berry. You're like rest Chesto. I
But
don't
then,
know.
hold on. Like, are you just no bulk?
Yeah, but I wouldn't.
I guess like, I don't know.
Are you how's 252 HP no defense? Take it.
69 to die.
So it's possible that was the case. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would have. But you do bring up a good point. Eviolite probably would have been good. But then again, Misdreavus wasn't really gonna do anything other than like Pain Split maybe. It doesn't get Willow.
Yeah.
It doesn't get
well, I mean, it could have popped the balloon, but
that's fair. Could have done that.
I don't know why Misdreavus came in. If it wasn't Eviolite, like if you just look at the calc, it's like, well, I probably die here. Let's just go to Misdreavus.
That's so funny. I don't know. All right, we see one of my favorite teams here with the Terapagos and the Jirachi versus one of my least favorite teams here with the nasty Darkrai, who shouldn't be allowed. But what do you think?
But no, Darkrai is really good. This was a interesting matchup. I felt like it was really easy for Lax to get overloaded, and then I lose Chi-Yu. I brought Quillfish because I thought it was a good week to bring it. I wasn't sure if I'd bring it again, and it looks really good into Quaquaval. So it makes sense Quaquaval doesn't come here. But in that case, it just means I can get like a Toxic off on Terapagos or something. So I think I opted to not run Crunch for Jirachi and just like elected to flip turn when it comes in. Otherwise, like there's no ground type, so Zapdos looks really good. Zapdos is also important from stopping a Terra Electric Shell Smash Blastoise from just sort of like going absolutely stupid on me. But yeah, you'll see how the game goes.
I feel like your team is a little susceptible to Jirachi para spam, but we'll see. Ogerpon nickname.
Yep.
All right, lead Terapagos. To me, this screams like Toxic Protect.
It does scream Toxic Protect, which is why I go out into Young Quilliam here. The Protect's coming out. I don't have any like move for this, so.
You didn't have spikes?
No.
What?
I brought Flip Turn, Toxic, Pain Split, and Jet to help my Chi-Yu matchup.
Oh, you get the nasty burn to start the game here.
Yes.
That's really brutal. And then Volt Switch on the Blastoise. That's pretty good damage.
Yeah, which means it's pretty defensive.
I was gonna say your Zapdos is either not very attack invested or
it's not. I mean, it is modest 16 special attack, but
enough to kill that.
Oh yeah,
though.
Enough to blow the Tornadus up.
That's really funny.
Yeah. Calm Mind, Toxic Protect, Terapagos, by the way. If I had brought Sinistra, this thing is Goober Walled, but I don't have it.
Yeah. This is kind of crazy.
I just need to break this thing. I'm booster attack, by the way.
Yeah. Would you have lived a Starstorm? Probably, right?
I doubt it, but I would outspeed.
I got
At +1.
Oh, you're max speed. Great Tusk.
Yes.
I see. Okay. Oh, my favorite thing. The body slam into the switch and get the para.
Yeah.
Some things don't change between generations. The late sorry is funny.
No, they were sorry on the Toxic miss.
Okay.
That's what I was sorry about. Yeah.
You were sorry about the body slam para though.
No, because I it's a 30%. We fish for those, so.
Gotcha. Is this Gooey? No.
It is not.
Gooey would have been kind of crazy there.
Rapid Spin would have been nice because it lets me win the game. If this is Scarf, which I assume it is the way it comes in here. But yeah, I mean, Big Lax is just gonna fucking drop them all the way down.
You didn't go for
I didn't want to have a bad roll.
I see. Nice superpower for no reason, basically.
Yeah, thanks.
Right.
I don't think I'm grass move.
Oh, you have no grass move. Interesting.
No, I have no grass move. I'm Ivy Cudgel superpower play rough U-turn.
I guess against this team, it kind of makes sense, right? You don't really click a grass move on anything other than Blastoise.
Right, which can Terra.
Right. This is such an evil Pokemon. Like 300 speed is so nasty.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you just save the diff.
Yeah. Not necessary.
I mean, granted, I assume that thick fat Snorlax would have had a field day on that.
Yeah,
Or
which is it's like I
Darkrai.
have to, right? Like something has to get sacked into Chi-Yu there, so it's gonna be the Great Tusk and then Dark, because I can't take like 2 Dark Pulses after rocks or whatever. So it's like
Yeah, fair
I
enough.
assumed it was Scarfed, but yeah, that was how it went. Super scary with Chi there at the end, but you know it works out. Like I said, Snorlax got a little bit more chips than I would have liked.
Yeah.
Since I'm assuming that's Scarf.
Sometimes I wonder, like, if Overheat is the move, because I know it's so strong, but like Fire Blast, at least if you hit it, nobody just gets to switch in on you for free.
Yeah, the Overheat did seal it, assuming this was choice, and if it wasn't choice, it was already over to Darkrai coming in and killing it.
Right, exactly. But I guess, you know, if you get 3 crits in a row, then you could probably win this game.
Yeah.
But alas. On to the next one. All right, so we see our good buddy JWK.
So that was the end of week 4.
Oh, sorry.
So in week 4, JWK Jr. took a forfeit over the team that would later become Truly Alexos. This was like during like the transition, and then Codex King and CYT had a double forfeit, so that's why their games haven't been played.
Interesting. So really,
actually, now that I'm looking at this, next week CYT will forfeit again, and the week after they will take a forfeit. So we're not going to see any of their games.
Oh,
they
wow.
didn't play for week 4, 5, or 6.
Well, you know, sometimes you just got it easy, right?
I guess.
In any case, JWK, our first time seeing him today, going to be playing against Malfoy. JWK is holding the one sole win against Malfoy from season 4, and has been talking a lot of mess, and I am anticipating a big slice of humble pie.
This ice table is about to bring the smackdown.
That's right. Like, what is breaking it? Desperate? No way.
If it's not Screen's Dracloak, maybe.
What a.
Okay.
Okay.
It's double status.
Wait, why would you go for Will-O-Wisp on this if you're gonna just Thunder Wave it anyway?
I don't know.
Oh, Thunder Wave back. Oh.
All right. Oh.
Oh, Baton Pass.
Okay. Wow. Can you say bounce?
That did nothing. I'm shocked that this isn't
like no,
leftovers.
he called it on the Mountain Gale too.
Oh man.
Oh no. Don't tell me the
Draclo's
Wigglytuff
doing nothing.
ice table packs you up.
It
Oh, there
probably
go the
does.
boots.
He doesn't want to risk the Baton Pass.
Glasgow to Toxic in this thing? We just gonna get Mountain Galed now.
Right. Maybe just trying to get the Toxic Orb early.
I guess.
Doesn't want to get knocked off by Wigglytuff on the switch in.
Yeah. Alright, so Mesprit comes in to break this, I guess.
Yeah, with Thunder. Drop it. Big Thunder. Choice Specs Thunder.
Oh my god, it's
Oh.
Specs expanding force.
Wait, why expanding force? What?
Because there's a DD over there.
Oh, you're so right. All right, but you see, the play to get the Toxic Orb made sense.
Yes. Skinny S Jeans comes in to click that Ice Beam.
That is such a fun
Goodbye, Mr. Sizz.
Whoop. It's even worse. Even worse than one spot.
Okay. All right. Oh no. All right. Glow King eats this up though, right? Glow King surely eats a +2 Shadow Ball.
Oh, but here comes Roaring Moon with a plus speed, possibly outspeeding
Yeah.
Deoxys.
It should, right? I don't know.
Probably does, yeah, right? 370
look.
times 1.5 is faster than D speed.
Yeah, it should be.
In any case, Mesprit should
D speed gets to 504.
504, I believe.
Okay, Adamant Moon can get to 505, but I mean it doesn't matter because you can't be adamant. But you know
Right,
what I'm saying.
exactly. I don't know if I agree with the Terra Fairy there, because that just would have let Expanding Force hit you for more damage.
Right.
The crit is pretty nasty.
Yeah.
If not for the crit, probably
is that specs? If it's specs, could you have just switched to Moon like when you know your calcs? I don't know.
I mean, probably.
You get your regenerator up. Okay, well now unless you have Toxic on Gliscor, it's over.
I mean, even if you do have Toxic on Gliscor, it's over. What is Roaring Moon gonna? Roaring Moon's not gonna take this.
Oh.
Low key, I have no idea what Mountain Gale is. The smoke contact.
That's crazy. Hold on, how much PP does Mountain Gale have?
16.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
This is
Goodbye,
over,
Roaring
unless
Moon.
you dodge. Wow, that was a really horrendously played game by our brother in arms here. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, he got. I don't know.
Okay.
He had a bad matchup into Avalugg, and then got crit on his G King, but.
That's true. And that Deoxys speed set with the nasty flat Thunderwave, that's gross.
Yeah. I mean, like, Scizor and Dracloak did nothing, though.
Yeah, I agree. I mean...
Like, sure, Scizor got parried. I mean, I guess it did damage to D-Speed. I don't know.
Yeah.
The rocks going up are always so tough for this team.
Exactly, because Scizor is the only defogger, and, like... It's kind of hard to fit defog and then do all the other things that you want to do with Scizor.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's tough. In any case, we're going to have to move on. Okay, so this is the debut of Truly Alex O in this league, right?
Yes.
They blew up the draft that the previous player had went with, and they decided that they wanted to do like a theme team around their favorite Pokemon. Well, is it his favorite Pokemon, Grafaiai?
I think Grafaiai, yeah.
I mean, everything on this team is Poison type or Normal type, so it's not quite a mono type. I guess it's like a duo type draft. I don't think it's going to be very good, but Alex O has been known to sneak some good wins on some decent teams, so we'll see if he can do that.
Yes,
so,
indeed.
Picking up a team starting 0-4 is kind of rough, though.
It is, for sure.
But all right.
Especially when you blow up the draft, because you have to bring 10 Mons and make playoffs.
That's right, yeah. This is interesting. It's like a sand team, but with no sand setter.
Yes, because the sand setter is normally Sandaconda.
Ah, but Sandaconda's not here against the mono poison team. I see.
Indeed.
Well, let's check it out. I feel like Rotom Mo was not a good bring here. Okay, never mind.
Well, now Rotomo's the greatest bring of all time. Okay.
Ooh, Zen Headbutt.
Wow. Big 25.
Paraflinching? Knocks off the Black Sludge. I like that. Ooh, I don't like that.
Okay, and now the Muck's gonna get pain splitted.
That's right. This could be a rest Muck. I don't hate that.
Okay, Meloetta is not gonna do that dance because the Skuntank catches the double. Alright. Rotom loses the Scarf, coming on the Wisp, or the Pain Split, sure.
I'm assuming this is a trick Rotom with that set? Last move trick. Although that's kind of
Probably.
weird, right? Like you're completely walled by Ursaluna in that case. I'm assuming that Alex is picking up on the same thing.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you would stay in and Leaf Storm that, right? It could have been a crazy bait though. Think about that.
Woo! Alright,
Oh
well get
my
out of there.
gosh.
You've seen the miss. You should get out of there. Nope.
Oh! That's
okay,
gross.
but now what? You like vacuum wave Lando for
nothing.
Fucking.
And then Lando goes for Calm Mind now.
Alright. Shout out to AV Braviary. This was the only way I think we had any way of doing anything about this. Oh, it's not AV. He took it off. That's nuts. Braviary is just at him. Okay.
Okay.
The T-Wave there is really sad because I know that this is Agility CM and he was hoping to do that dance.
Interesting. Knocks
And
off
there
the,
goes the
the berry.
berry.
What is this gonna do though? Like Hyper Voice? Oh, Terra Blast. Basically the same thing. A little
Yeah.
less damage actually.
Well, when it Terra Blasts water to kill Landorus, it's
Yeah, it makes
different,
sense. But
but
clearly can't go for it there. Braviary's just gonna U-turn. Okay, astute play into Skunk Tank. It's not looking good for our brother Alex here.
no.
Oh, nice
Okay,
knockoff
crits
crit.
the Rotom,
And miss.
dodges
Okay.
the T-Wave, gets
The stench
the
flinch.
stench flinch.
That's so nasty. What? Oh, Sucker Punch does not get the kill. But
oh,
whoa, what?
oh, it's Select. Okay, but you died a helmet at least, and the helmet doesn't get removed.
Gonna
The
Terra Fire.
Terrifiers.
For what reason? Oh, to dodge the Psychic Fangs, okay. Memento.
Oh no.
Okay. And now Iron
All right.
Boulder is gonna do that thing.
And now
right?
you have to hit crit Sucker Punch. Okay. Now you really need to hit a crit Sucker Punch.
Oh my god! No way! That is gross. That was a stolen game.
That's insane.
Jesus Christ. I would have thought we maybe would have saw a switch to Braviary and then just like pray that Sucker Punch gets there, but I mean, I guess you still would have needed the crit, right?
Yeah, I don't think Sucker Punch gets there anyway. So yeah, I guess he just said, well, I gotta crit it. And that's gonna be that. I mean, I guess I can look, but
That sucks.
yeah. No, it is not close to killing. It needs to be a crit.
For all we know, the crit might have been a roll as well. Like,
Let's see. I assume he's adamant, or like a
it's probably max attack adamant.
yeah, 252 life orb versus no bulk, 81% with a crit to kill.
Wow. So,
You had to hit the crit and hit the roll.
that's so funny.
And let's not forget about the stench flinch on the Rotom earlier.
That should be banned.
On the
Well,
T-Wave, yeah.
I mean, everything that has stench is super slow anyway, so who cares?
right.
All right.
And the Lando did choose to focus blast it instead of killing it with EP.
Yeah, which I don't understand why go for that. Like, I guess hit Braviary on Switch, sure, but I don't know. I feel like you have a lot of potential switch-ins for Braviary, not least of which Houndstone, but
Right.
I digress. All right. Oh no. Oh no.
It's
Regieleki
me.
and only one ground type.
What do you want me to bring 2 ground types? What do you want from me?
You need like at least 5.
Hmm.
In any case, you have anything to say about this matchup?
No.
All right. Let's go.
Yep.
Young Quilliam with the lead. You were just talking all that good mess about it yesterday, as
Yeah.
in last week, as in a few minutes ago. Oh, okay. The balloon, Earth Power, I like that. Just gonna get a knockoff, yes. Magnet. Interesting. Pivot back to Young Quilliam on the Mismagius. Is that banded damage? Or, sorry, Specs damage?
No.
No, okay. Quilliam's just not built like that.
No.
I assume we're gonna get a switch to Ting Lu. Threatening to spike up. You're just gonna screens. I like that. What if it was weakness policy, huh? What would you have done there?
I mean, been sad. The immediate switch to Mismagius surprised me.
Ooh, and get the Will-O-Wisp off. You know what? Maybe Misdreavus does get Will-O-Wisp now.
Yeah.
I might have been tripping on that last one.
Yeah. I should have clicked Heavy Slam again instead of Knock for Colbur, but also for this. But
you get the Heavy Slam on the second.
Right, because they Terra Fairy'd.
I wonder if they would have lived if they didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know if they.
I probably should have let Burn Great Tusk go at this point to avoid this situation from happening, but.
Oof, that is really tough.
Yeah, I decided to burn a turn while I still have.
Switch into a Pyro Ball and unfreeze.
Yeah.
In any case, here comes the Great Tusk, which you went to great lengths to keep.
Yes, it needs to be banded to kill me there.
All right, but that's good information.
Yes. So yeah, here's my opportunity to start getting them up. Obviously, my opponent's gonna hazard stack, but
yeah, getting the third layer, I like that.
Not gonna get Ruinations, which will let me get out into my setup mon of choice. In this case, I decide Darkrai.
Interesting. An untimely
But
Terra would lose the game here.
That's correct. Yeah.
Going for Calm Mind rather than
Nasty Plot, yeah.
Plot. Interesting. Dark Pulse, you get the flinch. Oh my god. Assuming that was a fighting type move, it was probably cooked. Granted, maybe Ogerpon could have done something.
Well, if it's a fighting move, Uxie can come back in, put screens up, and I can go to Ogerpon and try again.
Fair enough. Does Ogerpon get the one shot on Kyurem?
Yes.
Okay. So maybe it doesn't matter that much. Oh, the Retribution freeze.
Yeah. I mean, the freeze doesn't matter because of Ogerpon, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess if he whirlwinds, there's still not really much of a game to be played.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he would have killed me with EQ, I think, there, but.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yep.
Well, granted,
but, yeah.
the Tinkaton getting frozen was not trivial, so.
No, that was really bad for me.
Yeah. So a freeze chance, a flinch is much less than a flinch chance. So.
Yes, the second freeze didn't matter, but it happened, and I didn't get parried. So I guess you take what you can get. Sometimes, I mean, that's why you draft Darkrai, right? Is to hoe people. Over the course of the season, I'm gonna click like, I don't know, 18 Dark Pulses. Like the odds of me getting some flinches is pretty good.
Yeah, that's definitely.
So it's just unfortunate when it happens to be the person who. I mean, that's why you click freeze dry, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so you can freeze people.
This is why we need the unaware Covert Cloak Clefable.
Yes.
The Darkrai. Yes.
But the Banded Cinderace was a good bring. I was not ready for it.
Yep. No, yeah. Cinderace is one of those mons.
Especially after I let Great Tusk get so chunked up.
Exactly. Yeah, like Cinderace and Meowscarada and I guess similarly Greninja all have that speed tier that facilitate a choice item. So they can turn themselves into pretty fast breakers with not too much effort. All right, is that Ditto?
That's a Ditto.
Oh my god. All right, let's see.
Come to take what do you call it? Walking Wake in the Sun and then start dropping Dracos on this team.
I mean, that sure, but like Ditto doesn't copy the proto boost unless the sun is up. But
that's what I'm saying.
Fair enough. I mean, it probably is going to be. And if you're Scarf Ditto, in the worst case, if it's booster speed on the Wake, it's still a speed tie. So.
Well, your Scarf but yeah. Well, because you won't get the booster proc, unless you're saying it's booster energy Wake, right. Not in the sun.
Yeah, if it was booster energy.
Wow,
Wake.
Torkoal did a lot.
Nice, the overheat. Goes for it again. A crit would have killed.
I mean, yeah, as Torkoal got a bunch of damage off. What the fuck?
Agility Hitmontop. Uh-oh. Terra Ghost. Uh-oh. Wait, what?
Oh, hey, what the fuck?
Okay, called it.
Okay. Just
and gets
for triple axle. Oh my lord, 60% on the first hit.
That is tough.
Do you outspeed Wake? Oh, you're Spatak. You don't outspeed Spatak Wake? Is it Scarf? Is it Scarf Wake? It must be Scarf Wake.
It better be Scarf Wake for that. Right?
Surely it's Scarf Wake.
Freeze Dry is going to kill this Rillaboom.
Oh, yeah, wait a minute.
Oh, I guess not.
Biggest, grassiest glide into the Heatran and get flame bodied.
Fake out? What?
Okay, well.
No, don't use fake out Rillaboom, please. No.
Alright, well, Rillaboom is honestly. Why U-turn? Just let Rillaboom die. It's useless. I guess to preserve momentum now. And since you know it's not Flash Flyer, you can hit that big overheat.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Mew's gonna Mew's gonna go to sleep in exchange for this para. Oh.
Mew could just stall this sun out, though, which is pretty nice. This is where you wish you had Flash Fire Heatran, but then again, I guess you don't really want to switch on a +2 Torkoal.
It's only +2 Spadaf, but...
Right, but you don't kill. That's probably the worst one to be.
Yeah. It's a shame this Torkoal doesn't have Rapid Spin to get rid of these hazards at some point.
I know, like, what's up with that?
Okay. Kills the Mew on the... Oh, no, because the lefty triggers first.
Yeah, that's right.
No. Well, the Torkoal finally gets paired.
Yeah. And then...
Okay. Oh, that's nasty. Alright, now check this scale shot out on the Lando.
Yeah.
I'm manifesting. Oh.
Isn't it crazy to run mono fire coverage on
that was
Team
Banded.
Or Heatran, by the way?
Yeah. That was Banded Lando.
Banderous?
Okay. Yeah.
That's so funny. Alright, here comes the Typhlosion. Probably Scarf with Eruption, right?
Yeah.
Goes for Terra Blast, trying to catch the Iron Bundle switch.
No, Iron Bundle, trying to catch the Iron Bundle staying in and clicking a water move in the sun.
No, you're right.
Alright,
if it stayed in and clicked Ice Beam,
Wait, hold on. Isn't he just dropping that nasty? Nope, guess he's not.
Alright, now to
Goodbye, Rilla.
This is what we kept it for. Okay.
Okay, so it is Draco. Get the big fake out chip.
I don't think that was...
the big 2% chip because of the grassy terrain.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, not Grassy Glide?
Yeah, Grassy Glide would have been way better, but I don't know.
Why not fake out into Grassy? No, it does have it, right? Hover it. Oh no, I guess we don't know. Alright, well it's Scarf Wake.
It is Scarf Wake. Goes to...
Catches the...
Oh, I like that.
I mean, I guess that makes sense because you want to drop a Draco on the bundle. Because you're taking rocks. Okay, Kroot comes in.
So now Lava Plume is threatening a burn here. And yes, now we can go to Mew and sack that.
Right. But how many rounds of rock switch-ins does... I I mean, so Crocodile needs to stay alive to beat Heatran.
That's right.
Oh shit! I think you just needed to sack Typhlosion, get out into your Scarf Wake.
Wake. Going to Wake here is good. That was a throw, though. I think you had to stay in and click Freeze Dry, and then maybe Heatran cleans up. I don't know if Hydro Steam would have killed the bundle at 26. Probably would have.
I don't know. It quad resists and bundle has Spadaf, right? Oh no, it has defense. I don't know. Let's see. Walking Wake. Do we want to assume it's like?
I assume it's modest because it got the Spatak boost.
Right.
Which it was probably max special attack modest with a Choice Scarf.
Yeah. Hydro Steam versus uninvested Iron Bundle. Oh yeah, it super kills if it's modest. I mean, even if it's not modest, it kills.
Wow.
It kills 252 HP.
Wow. That's brutal. So okay, maybe there's a little bit mismanaged around the Walking Wake. They did both play for the speed tie though.
On the Ditto?
Yeah. Presumably the Ditto was Scarf. If the Ditto was not Scarf, well then I I don't know what to say. But
right.
Alrighty. So here we are. Hold on, I'm getting distracted here. Is this the Wii bowling music?
I don't know.
In any case, we see two babies. This is disrespectful.
Yes. So
I know that Chimecho is not a baby, but needless to say.
Yes, I don't mean to alarm you, and potentially spoil anything about this game, but Chimecho is currently 3rd on the MVP race in this division.
Huh? Well, I remember it got the 6-0 to start the
That's
league.
correct.
What, are we going to see a Cosmic Power sweep on the Latias switch? Let's see. You better have Mold Breaker Excadrill, by the way. Weakness policy. Dazzling Gleam gets the kill. Nice. Forced to switch, though. Imagine we saw a recover from the Chimecho on turn 1.
Yeah. Oh,
and encoring
the babies are getting off the Goob Nut. Somebody stop them.
That T-Wave would have went in Gen 3, by the way. Alright, nice switch to Kilowattrel. And then a double to catch the Excadrill. That's really good. U-turn.
I mean, probably to catch the fighting move, but yeah. Okay, big Cryogonal comes out to wall. How much does Iron Hands take? Is this AV Hands?
Oh!
No, it is not. Is this fucking Specs Cryogonal?
That's gotta be Specs.
Oh my lord.
Alright, we get
you can't save them all. You can't save them all. Stop switching.
I would have just clicked another
This
Ice
is
Beam
Life Orb.
there.
Just click the button. Yeah, it's Life Orb. Click the fucking button. Oh my god. God, Tinkatuff comes out. Is it time to say goodbye to Tinkatuff?
Sayonara, Tinkatuff. It did what? It got a move off though. 2 moves. Off.
Yeah, and I mean, really, it got 20% off on Gren. So, to go. All right, now we're just kill farming on Chimecho.
I mean, Chimecho's the only thing that outspeeds, right? No, I'm kidding.
I mean, we all saw what that Specs Cryogonal was putting on that word.
Yeah, come on, give Cryogonal some kills. Wow, that would have been a throw if the Greninja just would have went for Gunk Shot there.
It's mixed, mixed Protean, I guess. Well, no, because Goat Cryogonal would have come out and clicked Ice Beam, Ice Beam, Ice Beam.
Yeah, probably. So Lottie's gotta have something crazy. Alright, T-Wave, that's the start of it. Okay, wow.
And that's the end of it. This Gren has 2 attacks. Oh my god, we're gonna see Chimecho Aura Farm. Someone's gonna come in and get sacked to Gren for the Life Orb kill. And now
That's right.
Chimecho's gonna come out and farm.
Personally, would have went to Kilowattrel to kill the Greninja myself, but
Well, and that's how Chimecho is number 3 on our kill leaderboard at 9-0 in 2 games.
Remember when Chimecho was a 1-pointer and we said, no, after what we saw it do in the playoffs, it needs to be a 2-pointer?
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Okay.
Maybe Chimecho just earned its 3rd point.
Chimecho nearly has double the amount of kills as Palafin on this team.
Wow. That's so funny.
Yeah.
All right. Is that Fabio?
That is Fabio.
Is that Noctowl? I need to.
That is Noctowl.
I need to look at these teams more because I'm so surprised by what's on there. It's hard to keep track of 28 teams.
Right.
In any case, my prediction: Noctowl is gonna hit a fat Choice Specs Hurricane Confusion onto Jirachi. That's my hot take there. All right, low kicks lead.
Just
rips it.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Boo, boo.
Bandit kills. Bandit just killed there.
I'm booing because I don't like
now
Life
it
Orb.
U-turns. Yeah, low kicks is gonna get shipped so much now. But I mean, the Quaquaval is dead, so.
Nice fiery
Oh?
dance.
You get psychic. Okay, is that headbutt?
Oh man.
I cannot believe that doesn't kill, to be honest with you. Iron Moth has bunk defense, and now it gets the boost. Who had speeds? Grimmsnarl, Parting
Gets my
Shot.
I probably would have went for Thunder Wave myself, but good
Oh,
switch to
nice.
the Doug Trio.
Okay. Well, you need to go Terapagos at some point, right?
I would have went to Terapagos at some point.
Why not go Terapagos?
Oh, the 10% poison is so bad.
It's so nasty. I mean, now you've lost Chiyu and Fabio. Instead, it was Chiyu and Fabio worth Terra Shell? I hope so.
Yeah, especially when we have a toxic.
All right, defog the
Glowbro.
screens away.
Noctowl gets defog?
Yeah, I found that out
Whoa.
in my game against this Noctowl, and I apparently didn't look at the replays because they would have known. Oh my lord!
The hypnosis. No, he's gonna
Oh, no.
boost again.
Oh, no.
It's crazy.
Somebody stop him.
Well, at least you're not gonna get toxic. Well, maybe you
Oh.
will. Probably not though. What? The toxic on the sleeping Terapagos is crazy.
Yeah. You said if he wakes up, I'm in trouble.
I guess that's true.
Okay, well, I mean, you're in trouble. I don't know. Okay, nice spiky shield. Another turn of, and you're sturdy, so you're gonna get 2 more rounds or 3 more rounds of toxic.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
This
and
is
that just
Ogerpon
kills.
actually handled the Terapagos pretty well. I guess that's why Slowbro came in and said, well, I'm just gonna click toxic until I die.
All right, just gonna go for a switch that didn't really do anything for you.
Yeah, I mean, this Grimmsnarl has to win, right?
Yeah. I mean, the Noctowl can just like stall here. Just keep going for defog.
Yeah.
And if it goes for a move here,
Like, who
it
cares
kills.
if Quaquaval comes? Oh,
There's the Hurricane.
on the -5 attack or the -2. Okay. Yeah.
Kind of nasty. We can't. I don't think we can make a switch to save the Noctowl. Granted, I don't think you would want to, but you know, for playing for Diff, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Urshifu could have lived one.
Probably. I don't know. Well,
Yeah. Well, that
the
was a game.
protect Ogerpon was really good there.
Yeah.
This 30 plus like protect to toxic start on the Terapagos, which looked really scary. It was really good.
That was really nice. The Sludge Wave poison was pretty unfortunate, but I presume that
Yeah.
Urshifu.
I mean,
would've just
low
came
kicks
in.
would have just, or low
Or-
kicks,
Yeah. Either of
and
them
then something would have had to take. Yeah.
Yeah. This is always the rub with Terapagos, like the Calm Mind Rock Polish. Like, you're not. It's not always great at taking out or sweeping the game as you might think, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like Loking probably would have stalled it for a few turns with Toxic. And then,
Well, didn't it explode? Didn't Globro just explode to +1 Starstorm?
No, it took 66.
Okay.
You could have even switched to get another potential Starstorm.
Regenerator.
The problem is you can't let Terapagos get another Calm Mind, though.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But you're kind of crazy if you click Calm Mind here. After you've gotten put on the timer, you have to start getting kills.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like a Calm Mind there to catch, like, I don't know, like an Urshifu switch in could have been nice. But yeah, I agree with you. It's kind of cooked, especially when this Ogerpon has the spiky shield.
Yeah, because like, yeah.
Yep.
Getting to +1 Spadaf doesn't change anything against low kicks, and you're never one-hit KOing Ogerpon thanks to Sturdy. So.
Right. Well, I think that was well scouted by Loki the Blue or Loki the Red, as their showdown name suggests. All right, next game. Ooh, I forgot this team had Clefable on it.
It does. And Chomp.
Well, the Chomp is incidental to the Clefable.
Okay.
This to me looks like your like NU team, and then you just slapped Landorus on it.
Yeah.
So I don't know how this is gonna go.
Yeah, versus a weird OU team where Sneasler is allowed again, and you put Spiritomb on it.
Yeah.
As your spin blocker of choice.
Ooh,
oh wow.
That was really nice.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, that's
card.
Okay. Maybe it didn't really matter that
much. Let's see how much the spike matters over the course of the game.
Liquidation.
Liquidation. Chomp. What does this Rotom do? Wisp?
I didn't even know Chomp got Liquidation.
Terra's on the potential P-Jab?
I'm sorry, Luna Love You Good is such a good nickname.
I thought they were all going to be Harry Potter references, given it's Mr. Malfoy, but I guess not. Gesundheit.
Wow, that did a lot.
Paralyzed again, by the way.
I know. A rest would have been really nice there.
Could have gotten the band off. Nope, never mind.
Alright, Sandspit. Please. Okay, but if it's not Sandspit, it might be Shedskin, which could be better in this situation.
Yeah. Well, here comes the AV Meloetta, hopefully, to take nothing. Yep.
Wow. Hyper Voice.
Oh.
A real one goes for Relic Song. That would have been really bad, because you would have been a fighting type to get smoked by this.
A real one starts clicking CM because you see that this is Magic Guard.
They should give Meloetta Punk Rock.
Wow. Okay, well...
Well, Clefable's just doing Clefable things right now.
Yep. How much does Sludge do?
Not enough.
Not enough.
All right. I don't really see a way for Codex King, i.e. Mega Champ 100, to win this game.
Yeah, it's looking pretty cooked. Especially since Ogerpon's going to punch through Fluffy.
Yeah.
Okay. Para into Pain Split. Into kill it with... I don't know.
Yeah.
Kill it with Body Press.
Crazy here. Does it get Iron Defense?
I don't think so. Grandma.
Malfoy won the nickname game for sure. The game within the game, some would call it.
I mean, Spike definitely got off a lot, but I don't think it mattered.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Going for flinch. Doesn't get it.
Yeah.
And that's that Pretty textbook game. Not much to say about that one.
Nope.
Next game. All right. Ooh, it's JWK. Do we think he chokes this one?
It depends how many terms Enamorous stays alive.
We will see.
He's got Gliscor versus Lucha, right? So he's got something that can
nice.
survive Lucha.
Ooh, is this Hustle Delibird? Hard to tell.
Yeah, no real way of knowing.
Oh my god,
shit.
the Iron Head. Very good. It was pretty good into everything except for Thundurus. Just gets
high horsepower.
Wow.
Why not?
Wait, how is this Entei not faster than Rillaboom?
I don't know. I guess maybe it went for bulk. So that wow, this Rillaboom's doing a ton. Is this Banded Boom?
Wow.
Yeah, I guess so.
Acrobatics, but no booster. That's a little dumb in my opinion.
Oh yeah, wait, he wasn't booster? Wait, what? What?
Yeah, I don't know. Notably, this is the grassy seed on this team, so
oh yeah,
Hawlucha's gonna have to find another way.
White Herb. All right, well now Banded
probably.
Grassy Glide looks really good.
Yeah. Although if you're that fast,
I don't know why
he
didn't go into
Mesprit though.
If Gliscor took this so well, I don't know why you didn't go to it the first time it came in and like you lost your Entei and your Roaring Moon.
Well, the problem is if the Rillaboom went for Woodhammer, that could have been really bad. In fact, I don't know why the Rillaboom didn't go for Woodhammer. You're guaranteed faster than Mesprit unless it's Scarf.
Well, because you'd be this time around, but you'd be Woodhammering on Entei the first time is what I was saying.
Yeah, but
yeah,
you don't know if it goes for a crazy play and you need Gliscor for Hawlucha, it's not worth risking it. Here comes the Spice Girl. I presume this is a JoJo reference.
I mean, considering we had Stray Cat, Sea Moon. I don't remember the other ones, but yeah. Sub is whack.
Danny. Oh no, that's so evil. A fire type dog. Call it Danny. I love JoJo references. Acrobatics.
What? What the fuck?
A Power Gem is super
it's just crazy gameplay. What the shit? Why is Delibird Terra poison? Alright, now Hawlucha comes out and hits the crazy CC or SD. Whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of over. I don't know
Wait,
what this
is Mesprit Scarf?
Yeah, probably.
Must be.
But if you had a way to get your
I think we saw 3 acrobatics clicked with items and tagged to this game.
So funny. That's not a well, we don't know. Maybe the Thundurus didn't have an item.
Yeah, I guess.
But presumably it did. That's so weird. What? Okay, enough of that. We'll be there talking all night if we try to analyze anymore. Loki the Red. I like this. This avatar is kind of color coordinated with the Florges.
But why not just go with the pink Florges then?
Because the hair is orange.
That's brown.
Okay, I'm colorblind.
Okay, Urshifu on the Cinderace.
It looked
nice U-turn.
It looked good to me.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about the Florges is that it's hard to put them in a calculator when you have the color on them.
Oh, is that real? That's funny. Yeah. Oh, wait, the Skarmory? Wait, why did Skarmory... Oh, it's a double. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Protect.
There's no ground type over there.
There is no ground type on this team.
And the Raging Bolt is a quad resist to electric. Did not come.
Yeah, so Regieleki is just clicking Thunderbolts all day. Honestly, this is a matchup where I would bring Thunder Cage Regieleki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trap something in and just blow it up.
Exactly.
Okay, well, at least Reveroom's not going to do that dance this game, but I don't think it matters because this Regieleki is going to Volt Switch 8 times and end the game.
Yeah, unless there's like a Calm Mind Florges. That's like
Okay,
the
so
only
you
thing that
protect to
can
get
stop.
another turn of lefties on the Iron Head.
Yep.
And now you go into
I
Scarm,
would
but
go to-
your opponent
I would
catches
go to
it with a
Moth.
double to Regieleki. Oop.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, that's actually pretty good. What if it was Steam Engine?
Oh,
It needed that, bro.
yeah,
I mean,
I don't know if it ever punches through G-King, but...
yeah. Wow!
Woo. Big chip,
The
chip for Aqua Jet has been secured.
Oh, hold on. I don't know if I like the switch to Florges there.
Right.
Florges' health is really important in this matchup.
Yeah.
Could have went for another
You could protect and get another turn of it, yeah, because it failed.
It is Steam
Oh,
Engine.
it is Steam Engine. And now it Earthquakes on Slowking for 5.
Click Explosion if you're a man. No!
That would be such a crazy set. Okay. On the Chilies, you get a turn of lefties at least, but now Cinderace comes
just
in.
Goes to Cinderace. Hey, it only has 22 more Iron Heads, alright?
Okay, well, it's not opting to waste them.
Yeah. Again,
okay, nice call, nice call.
Oh, yeah, that is good.
You get anything out of it? Oh, you get a fat wish out of it, actually.
Go to Urshifu. No, it does not go to Urshifu. That would have made too much sense. No, I'm sorry. That's kind of mean to say.
Well, you can still go now. You can go Scarm. That's, yeah.
Yeah, Scarm's better.
I mean, this thing's going to have to +2 Temper Flare while burned. Scarm's probably fine. Just a body press.
Not a crit, though. Whirlwind.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, shoot. I feel like you could have just 1v1'd it with, like, Roost and stuff.
Possibly.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a bad crit. Oh. But the Cinderace opts not to stay in. Do you think it's slower than Iron Moth?
I guess so.
Okay. Iron Moth does not get what it needs out of that exchange. Slowking is too tough here. This is why I almost would rather run like protective pads instead of punching gloves.
Out of oh, what the fuck? Out of curiosity, why did Slowking, or why did the Urshifu never U-turn into the Ogre Pond on Slowking originally?
I don't know. Maybe he's trying to save the Sturdy for something.
Yeah, maybe.
But now that the Slowking is dead, Urshifu looks kind of dangerous. Like, there's not a good switch in for it. Like, going to Urshifu there would have been really nice, but we don't see that.
So you get an opportunity to get your Roost off? Okay.
Goes for Body Press instead.
Dodge the Pyro Ball! No.
Maybe that's what
if you roosted, you would have. If you roosted, you would have had a 2 odds with Sturdy. Oh no! It lives on an invisible sash. I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the invisible sash is crazy.
Yeah.
What if it was Salac Berry?
Aqua Jet.
Yeah, true.
And maybe it's Bandit or Shifu with how much those U-turns have been doing.
And now you can just click Iron Head freely. No protect there. I mean, granted, it just punts the decision, basically.
Does Urshifu live Iron Head?
Presumably, but, like, Cinderace is probably faster, right? With Scarf Shifu, though.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. It must be Scarf, yeah, because it didn't go for an Aqua Jet on Regieleki. A crit Aqua Jet certainly would have killed. Possibly a non-crit Aqua Jet.
Dude, I mean, raw Jet probably just kills. Let's see.
I don't know. Jet's pretty weak, but it probably does. You're probably right. But then again, Regieleki is incentivized to run a lot of HP investment because it's just natively faster than everything.
So Jet from Jolly to 252 HP does min 31.
Wow. So it may have been a roll depending on
that's from Punching Glove.
Gotcha. It may have been a roll depending on like Regieleki defense investment, but most likely would have been a guaranteed kill. But yeah, I mean, if you're scarfed, you're scarfed, right? So
yeah.
Although I don't know, Scarf. Like I understand, like you want to have a consistent revenge killer into Cinderace, but I would have liked to see.
How much HP is Reverum at and Ting-Lu?
47 and 52, respectively.
Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, Cinderace Ironhead, let me put the barrel on, is doing 18 to Urshifu.
Yeah.
So you could have gone into Urshifu, Surging Strike. I mean, I guess Regieleki comes in, you go to Florges. Burned Reverum comes in. I don't know.
No,
I think like
Florges.
I think not.
Florges took what? I think 50 from the first T-Bolt, right? And it was too low. It would have just lost anyway.
I don't know. I think it could have. Well, no, it doesn't matter if Florges loses because you can go out into Urshifu and Jet stuff.
Oh, actually, Florges had more health than
if you protect there, and then go into Urshifu once you see that it's Ironhead.
Yeah, it's a hard play to make though, because if you switch this Urshifu in on like a Zen Headbutt or something, then you just lose. But then again,
which is why you have to protect.
Anyway.
You just protect.
Yeah, but even if the Cinderace goes for Ironhead and then switches up to Zen Headbutt, it should kill. Still a 50-50.
So?
I would think so, even if it's not Libero at 50%.
Yeah, I'll check. No. Oh, this is not attack invested.
No attack investments Cinderace.
No, it was like low attack investment.
I got you.
Non-Libero max attack is a roll. It's a really good roll versus no HP or Shifu, but
fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, then again, if that's the 50-50 you're playing for, I would go for the part of the 50-50 that has the roll chance, you know?
Right. I mean, this is also somewhat predicated on Urshifu having Jet to beat Alecki at some point, but
yeah, also predicated on Cinderace having Zen Headbutt at all.
Yeah.
And in any case, decently close. I don't know. There were some plays with the Skarmory that I thought were a little bit funny. I think a Spike would have went a long way in this matchup. At least force this Regieleki to come in and spin it away if it has it.
Yeah. Oh, you got to be careful about it getting court change to your side, but yes.
That's true. But Ironhead Pyro Ball U-turn court change, is that the set?
I don't know. I mean, I guess if it court changes, you get another Spike up at some point.
Yeah, and then you could, depending on if this Colossal lives, it might have spin. It might be able to spin away later. There's a lot of ways this could have went, I think. Is that Clodsire? They added its model. That's cool.
Yep. I hope it's water absorbed. That's what I'll say.
Probably is against this team.
Probably.
Because everything.
What do you do about Ursaluna?
Destroy you. You're just gonna have to be a gamer and get the Braviary play right every time.
I guess. But like at some point, Ursaluna can just click Facade.
Yeah, and hopefully
there's no Facade resist.
Whoa, that is a fucking disgusting Dragon Dance on turn 1. What?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that did a lot. Oh my god, that did nothing. Okay.
Fortress has a nose to death, and Ursaluna has a lot of defense. Saves it by going to the Skunk Tank. Loses its helmet.
Here comes Keldeo to get taunted. So
Taunt's a little. I guess you're afraid of taunt for the Hoopa setting up a trick room and the Ursaluna going stupid on you. Is why I assume taunt happens.
Yeah, but it also gives you a very safe switch to Clodsire versus the Keldeo.
True.
Ice Punch. What?
Ice Punch is interesting. Facade would have killed, and you wouldn't have taken this 26. And there's no Facade switch in.
Oh, all right. Anything with Protect has got over here. We have the faster Urshifu. I mean, I guess Urshifu Blood Moon is a little or Ursaluna.
Urshifu Blood Moon. That's gonna be coming out with Gen 10. It's gonna break the fucking game.
What is its Blood Moon move gonna do?
It's Blood Moon, except it always crits.
gross. Whoa. Zen headbutt.
Wow. So I didn't even know King Gambit got that, if I can be honest with you.
Yeah. I'm a little... hold on. Let's go back here. So Clodsire comes in on the Keldeo, right? That makes sense. And then you go for a hard switch to King Gambit, but not Hoopa? I guess you were thinking that this had no defense investment, and then you could just get the kill with Zen Headbutt? That's the only explanation I could see. Because I feel like Hoopa's more expendable. And probably takes the hit better, in any case.
Oh, no.
The Lord of all things?
The Lord of all things. It's weakness policy, no!
Wait.
The sweep is stopped.
Wait. Isn't this slower than Hoopa?
it unburdened. It just procced its unburdened.
Oh, it just procced its unburdened. I see.
Endure for the poison chip. Scout for the jet.
That is so gross. Endure again.
Why though?
It's so nice. Well, because it's had weakness policy. It was going to endure and proc the weakness policy.
No, but why endure there?
Well, why not?
BM?
Maybe it was no attack investment. Needed it.
No way the weakness. No, stop this. Look at the damage before. Anyways, just
it doesn't matter. The endure was just bad manners.
It was getting off the goob nut. I wonder what it had for King Gambit.
It probably gets some fighting type move, right?
I don't know. Probably
break
or
low
something
kick.
stupid.
I don't know. Grafaia's an enigma.
It's the Lord of all things. Of course, that was a move for King Gambit. It does have low kick. That's funny though. I wonder because it has 63 HP and 65 defense. I wonder how it takes a sucker punch.
Hey, it doesn't need to take a sucker punch. It could just endure.
Yeah, you just get the turns right.
Anytime you have a status move, you can beat King Gambit as long as you get the place right.
Yeah, just get the place right. Forehead.
All right, this is going to be interesting. No Pelipper.
Yeah, so a little bit of context for this game is that my opponent would have had to forfeit if we couldn't play in 30 minutes. And neither of us had a team built. So we said, all right, I'll see you in 30 minutes. And we both built a team in 30 minutes. And then this is what we came up with.
Yeah.
I don't know how hard my opponent tried. I tried to put together what I thought would be a good team for the matchup in 30 minutes. I don't know if they're saving strats. There's an Arbalova, but at least they didn't bring Chimecho on me to, Aura farm. So,
dude, Chimecho would have got the goob nut off on your team.
Yes.
If it were me, I would get super punished because I would bring Thunder Hurricane Zapdos.
Well, I think I have Weather Ball, so I can get punished. I have no way to hit this Iron Treads. I don't think I have Heat Wave. But anyways, yeah. Oh, we forgot to mention at the end of week 5 that Jesu took a forfeit over CYT, but yeah.
Oh, well. Good thing you mentioned it now.
Yeah.
Big, fat Hurricane there.
Indeed.
You don't take very much from the Barbarage. You're probably defensive with this, right?
A
little bit?
Where's the set? 88 HP.
Gotcha. Not much then.
Yeah. This is probably the worst Sinister set I've ever brought. Also, I clicked Scald here, and I'm mad about it.
I see. You hit the... it's almost the zombie face. Not quite.
Yeah, not quite.
Queso Enjoyer comes in with the Sap Sipper. Mm-hmm. Oh, you don't get that.
It does not get that.
Body Slam, go for the para. I like it.
Yeah.
This is what Snorlax does in ADV against Celebi. U-turn and doesn't kill. That's crazy.
Indeed.
Encore.
But at least we don't get gooped by the plant again.
You're gonna U-turn here? No.
No.
But get the kill on Overquill, which is nice. And this is definitely thick fat.
This fucking plant comes in again to get the goob nut off on me.
But you hammer arm.
Hammer arm. Should have been heat crash. Should have been heat crash.
Oh man. I don't know. Our Balava might be heavy. It's a tree.
That is not a tree. That is an olive plant.
Which is a kind of tree.
Yeah.
Ooh, the double.
Nice
Palafin.
double catch.
Bulk up. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, now I like it. Body Slam gets the para. Yes, Snorlax does that
Enjoyer. Queso Enjoyer loves that yellow. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, it's clicking now. Counter is
yeah.
such
You
a
might
shitty
have
move.
you might have noticed my opponent calling out counter. But yeah, scammed the fuck out of this Palafin. So this is revenge for when Palafin scammed that Walking Wake, I guess.
Yeah, retribution.
Yeah.
You don't get the schmicks though, so.
No.
Oh, you're probably not even gonna get the 5.
But yeah,
you do. That's why we run Power.
Yep. Ignore the fact that Horn Leech would have 2-hit KO'd as well, and Power Whip effectively 2-hit KO'd since I had to miss one, but. Yeah.
Alright, what were you about to say about this Palafin?
I was gonna say my opponent is shit talking counter on my Snorlax because he has counter on Palafin with a Rindo Berry to lure Ogerpon.
Counter bulk up is so funny though, because what if you bulk up past the counter threshold?
I don't know.
Oh my lord!
This is why you bring Darkrai, baby.
Okay, now you are laughing. Whoa, that was a Joseph Joestar ass call.
Yeah. Yeah. In the future.
Did you not have Dark Pulse?
No.
What?
I had to fit Sludge.
That's silly.
Yeah.
Okay. Tickaton didn't do anything that whole game.
No, it got scared out by Iron Treads like 3 times. That was it.
When are you gonna bring the Pickpocket Air Balloon set?
Did I bring that against? Oh no, I did not bring that against Tornadus. I had it for a bit against Tornadus, the Tornadus team, and I took it off. I brought it against the Kyurem team. I just got frozen.
Fair enough. You can't pickpocket something when you're frozen. Actually, I don't know if that's true, but. Okay, I think this is the last game that we're going to cover for this video. We actually made pretty good time.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's the Rotom Wash.
It's 10 p.m.? Oh, fuck. Panda Express is closed.
No!
There's been an error in my judgment making. Anyways, let's just get into the game.
Now I'm angry.
Yeah. Me when I miss a Scald. Oh my lord,
God.
it's Scarf Mew.
With the Bug Buzz. Going for it again. Weakness policy.
Oh, it's weakness policy. Oh,
Agility.
No. Yeah, if Latias comes in here and you know it's a Scarf Mew, you have to not click that.
Yeah. The crit stored power.
Oh my god.
Doesn't he? Earthquake!
What?
No, actually.
Oh.
Okay. As funny as that is a set in like Gen 7 on
Okay.
Well, not with
Holy shit. Is it Bandurus again?
Yeah. No, but I like that, the Earthquake for Heatran.
Is this Specs Gren? No, it's Yashi.
Dude, Iron Bundle has
Battle
no
Bond?
Spadef.
No, it has 60 Spadef.
Alright, here comes the Dawn fan. Wow, doesn't want to risk
It's not Dice. It's sturdy, Dawn fan.
I see. You're right. That's still where I went for Surf, because I'm him. And I would have forgot. I would have forgot about Sturdy.
You said I just get my chip. I'm gonna get my chip.
I wonder if.
All right. Well, does this Corviknight Goober Wall, or does this like Mew have like Scarf Flamethrower or something? Otherwise, this Lando better have Smackdown, or this Corviknight's better win.
That Flash Cannon did nothing.
No, that's nuts.
Terra.
Yep.
This is very appropriate for what's happening right now.
Big press into the Lando.
Ooh. If it's me, I'm going for a greedy Diamond Storm here. My opponent thought better of it.
Greed is great. Here comes Mew to click Psychic, Psychic, Psychic.
Yeah, but this is the problem with Psychic Noise. Interesting.
Yeah.
This is the problem with like Scarf Mew is because it's only base 100 and it's mostly relying on coverage moves. Like it's not very strong. So.
Right. Smackdown Donphan.
No.
I know it learns it. No.
Slower. Doesn't matter.
Rip to MF Doomtusk.
Goes to Iron Hands.
Or Doomfin.
Okay.
Oh.
That is.
It did have Flamethrower. That is pretty pitiful, though.
Yeah.
Play Rough. He said, "Let me just show off the tag real quick."
Had to show
Wait,
off
what the fuck was Play Rough for? Look at the other team.
I don't know. Maybe there was something that didn't get brought that Play Rough mattered.
Hold on. Meow was scarfed?
My Mew was Scarf. Not Mew. Meow. Wow. Okay, so there's the...
That's what happens when you're greedy. That's what happens when you're greedy with EVs.
This is what it is, you know? Like, where's that meme? Actually, let's just look it up. What's it called? It's like the IQ meme.
Oh.
Yeah.
That one? Yeah.
Is this a Reddit post? No. Okay. Okay. So, let me get this into presentation mode real quick. All right, so here's the meme, right? So over here on the left side, the low IQ is run 252, 252. And then in the middle, it's like, no, we can optimize our EVs so that we get the most out of our Pokemon. And then the high IQ is just run 252, 252, so you don't lose a faster Scarfer that you shouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah. So I looked at the team. The only Fairy weak is Hydrapple, and Iron Hands definitely learns Ice Punch, right?
Right. So I don't know what that was for. Maybe it was just the best neutral.
Also,
play.
there's a Lando. Surely you had Ice Punch.
No, I don't know. Maybe it was the best neutral click. I don't know. You needed a move that could hit both Hydrapple and Iron Bundle. Just trust in the process.
All right. Yep.
All right. Well, that kind of does it for us.
No. It's for Ditto. It was for the Ditto Iron Hands.
Wait, but that doesn't make sense though, because you're giving the Ditto a faster Pilera. What?
It's for the switching. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if
it was to bait the Dittoed Iron Hands into Play Rough so you could get into your core?
Actually, what if it was mono Play Rough Iron Hands to bait the Ditto?
I just looked over the chat. You lead with Meow like every time. A bit predictable. Oh. That's crazy.
That's good. That is crazy. But you know what though?
That's nuts.
That's okay. Like Meow is a good lead. And it's just if it was a little bit faster than the Mew, it would have been totally fine. Because you could have went like to Corviknight to blow away the hazards, and it would have went for a Scarf Bug Buzz into you.
Right.
Needless to say, I think that's all we're gonna cover for this video. It's long enough.
Yep.
We will probably do the spikes from week 4 to 6 next, and then finish out with 1 or 2 more videos for the regular season.
Indeed.
So stick around for that. If you have not checked out my ADV content, check it out. If you are an ADV person and you are checking out this content, then thank you. Any last words from you?
No, if you wanted to see the other games, go check my channel, and wish me luck going into week 8. I'm going for an undefeated season.
Oh, well, nice to spoil it.
I'm spoiling one game.
Okay. All right. We'll see you guys for the next video.